Hi, I'm Tori, and today I am going to be reviewing Aunt Irma's Cope book, How to Get from Monday to Friday in 12 Days. So this book was written by Erma Bombeck, and it came out in 1979. And this book is about a housewife who starts reading self-help books. And basically she goes through a different self-help book every chapter and just gets way too involved in them. And just kind of her misadventures with that. So it is a very funny book. I actually couldn't quite tell if this was fiction or nonfiction because it's written in first person. The main character is definitely referred to as Erma, but then there are some things in here that are pretty definitely fictional. So I feel like this is just sort of like a fictionalized account of the author's experiences, maybe? I'm not quite sure. So this book is very funny. Based on just the context of the story, I feel like it was probably written just when self-help books were becoming pretty popular and were kind of a new thing. And so it's just kind of an examination of how ridiculous it can be to throw yourself way too much into a self-help book and take everything it says as gospel without, thinking things through at all. And the misadventures that this character has are quite funny. So, I love the chapter where she read the self-help book about how to save money and all this money she had to spend on the self-help book and all the different ways that saving money ended up costing her quite a bit. There was also a hilarious chapter when she was reading a self-help book that made you feel incredibly guilty about all that guilt you were feeling. So this whole story starts because Erma is a housewife with 3 children who have all grown up. I believe some of them are in college or have jobs. One is still in high school, but they're pretty much adults and they don't really need her anymore. So she's trying to figure out what to do next. And she starts talking to her friends and they keep recommending her different self-help books. So I had a lot of fun with this book, just looking to see what crazy adventures she got up to each week. And it's also fun, you can definitely tell that this book was written a while ago. And so it's kind of fun to see what life was like in 1979 and what an average woman's experiences would have been. So yeah, this was a fun little book. I enjoyed reading it. I know that Erma Bombeck is a fairly famous author who's written several other things, so I'd look forward to kind of picking some of those up and seeing what they're like. And this was fun.